Hello Virgo. Welcome to my channel. My name is Susan and this is Emerald Expressions Tarot. And this is a reading for you, Virgo, for the week of January 11th. I'm just clearing your space and choking myself a little bit. But Virgo, make sure you check out, I did a reading for the new moon, which is on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you live, January 12th or 13th, new moon in Capricorn. And I did a reading, it's for all signs, and it's actually two readings in one. It's two spreads for, you know, kind of like whoever sees it is who it's meant for, was my intention. But be sure and check that out. And I would love to hear your comments on this reading or that one, if they resonate for you and how they resonate. And what I'm going to do is pull you a couple cards from, let me show you that. So this will just get like the overall energy of the reading. What do we have, universe, for our Virgo people for the week of January 11th? Please give us some messages that will be in the highest good of our Virgos and any cross watchers, and also the people that they're dealing with this week. Highest good of everyone, please, universe. All right, so we have deep knowing, and this kind of, you see the moon, this is kind of like maybe secrets uncovered this week, or, wow, the other card is the thinker. So this looks to be about possibly you've been contemplating something for a while, and you're coming into deeper knowing about it. Maybe you've had some divine intervention, and it brought some truths, some universal truths, possibly. I don't know. Let's pull some tarot and see what we have for you, Virgo. This deck, for those who are wondering, is the Gilded Tarot. Marchetti, I think is how you say that, the artist and the writer. But yeah, it's a beautiful deck. Let's do one more shuffle. Okay, I'm going to get a few cards from this deck and then I'll clarify with the Rider-Waite deck. So in the card that represents you in your current situation, Nine of Cups, it's all about independence, being emotionally stable on your own, you know, being open to relationships with other people, but not needing them. It's kind of like a position of power where you're open to things, but you're just fine on your own and you don't need anyone. The card that could be either a benefit to you this week or a challenge is the Seven of Cups. That's all about choices. It could be, from what I'm feeling already about this, is that it could be that you've been going along your merry way, you know, as a Nine of Cups, perfectly happy with things as they are, not really needing anybody, you're independent. Now all of a sudden here comes some choices or some opportunities that either you may be overwhelming you, or actually, you know, just some things that kind of opening up your options, maybe. That's kind of what I'm feeling for that. The card that's advice from Spirit, Nine of Pentacles. It's a lot of nines here, Virgo. You might want to Google angel numbers if you're into that. 99 or maybe even 999. Do we have any other nines? No. Anyway, Nine of Pentacles is also about independence. It's about abundance. It is about, both of these nines are also about cycle that's almost complete. 10 is completion, so you're on the 9, which is almost there. So you could be dealing, it's some kind of emotion though, because there's 2 cups cards already. And then there's a Pentacles card, which could be about money or material goods. The card we have for the potential outcome is King of Swords. That's someone who stands in their power, speaks the truth, expects everyone else around them to speak truth. They're very intellectual, maybe not cold, but maybe not as emotional. I mean, they're more, you know, those people that are, they come off as cold because they're so in control of their emotions that they just are blunt. They speak the truth. They're highly intelligent. Of course, they have an emotional side, but they just don't show it. So this is, looks like you're in your power as far as being independent and emotionally stable. But you've got some choices coming in this week. And you're going to get a chance to speak your power, speak your truth, come into your own power. And it could be regarding this 9 of Pentacles, some kind of work situation maybe. But there's also these other 2 cards that we pulled at the beginning that were about deep knowing and thinking. So this is someone, I feel like this is you, actually, that you have been kind of thinking about a lot of things about your life. Like, you know, you've been happy on your own, but maybe you've been manifesting these opportunities that are coming in. Even though they may shake you up and overwhelm you a little bit, it looks like you're going to hold on to your power because you're still going to be abundant with that 9 of Pentacles, and you're speaking your truth, not taking any crap with that King of Swords. But you also could be dealing with air sign or an earth sign, actually. Let's get a little bit of clarification. This is just a regular Rider-Waite deck. You know what? Let me see what's on the bottom of this deck. It's calling to me. This is something that you manifested. The Magician is there. It's reversed. So something that you've been trying to manifest is about to come in. It hasn't yet, but it's trying to. And let's get some clarification. Let's clarify this 9 of Cups with the Chariot reversed. So, like what I said about being in a holding pattern, the Chariot being in reverse means there hasn't been much movement. So you've been going along as this happily single person for a while, and it looks like you're going to have some choices opening up for you this week. And I feel like this is saying that you're going to be able to follow your intuition. The Moon's in this card too, which is kind of about a mystery or things that are kind of secret, but you have a deep knowing about them, which means that you're in touch with your intuition. But also with that King of Swords here, you're also intellectually thinking, logically. You're using logic and intuition this week, which is a great combination. And let's clarify the 7 of Cups. What kind of choices is this, universe, for our Virgo people? Oh, yeah, something in love, because the 2 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So that's, you have some opportunities for love, and it could be with your soulmate or a perfect match. Yeah, that's interesting. But I feel like you're not sure if you want to take a chance on it because you've been so happy on your own for so long with no, nothing jeopardizing your position. Yeah. Oh, wow. So clarifying the Nine of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. This is about about midway of, you know, it's midway between the 1 and the 10 card, or the 0 and the 10. Well, actually the 1 and the 10. This is about looking at what you've manifested so far in your life and trying to figure out if it's enough for you. Do you need to make any changes? You've been doing some work? Is what you've been doing, is it working for you? Is it giving you what you want? And I'm thinking that this is going back to, you know, you've been happily single for all this time, but this week you're starting to take a look and say, you know, am I really that happy? And is there something I need to change that's going to bring in more happiness for me and maybe more abundance too? Let's clarify that King of Swords. The Emperor. So this is another powerful masculine type figure that is kind of like the all four kings put together. Someone who's powerful, blunt, a good leader, they're confident, in charge of their emotions and their thoughts, but they're in their power. They speak truth, but they're also able to be emotional when they need to be. I think might be the person that's coming in for you. It doesn't have to be a male, but it's just a person that's very much in their own power. They speak the truth. They're going to help you bring in more abundance. And I feel like because you're using your intuition this week, you're going to know, with the deep knowing, you're going to know that this person is right for you. And I feel like you're going to take a chance on them. But let's take a look at, see, I'm going to get 3 cards. This is kind of possible outcome, advice moving forward from the universe. Universe, do you have any messages for Virgo? Advice going forward. 2 of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision. 8 of, yeah. Wow. Okay. So, 2 of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision. There's that moon again. You're going to have to use your intuition because it's not going to be logically clear what way that you need to go. This is more about an emotional decision or using your intuitive, because logic, you're not going to know if you're only using logic. I think that's what that's trying to tell you. The 8 of Cups, there's that moon again. Wow. And you know, the new moon is this week, so you definitely should watch that new moon reading that I did, because I feel like there's going to be a message. You've got so many cards with moons in them. It's kind of, I think that's what that's trying to say. But anyway, the 8 of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you. So this is kind of similar vibe to the rest of this reading, because this guy, he had 8 full cups. So he had everything he needed. He thought he was perfectly happy. But something told him there was more to life than just what he had in those 8 cups. So he's decided to go on and search for the 9th and the 10th eventually. But he's taken this journey at night, so he's not going to be able to see where he's going. But he made a choice to do that. It wasn't a tower moment where he was forced. He made a choice to do it, and he's decided to do it at night. So he knows that he's going to be taking a step before he knows what the next step is going to be. And I think this is saying you're going to need to make a decision. You're going to feel like you don't have all of the logical information, all the intellect that you need, but you're going to need to do it anyway. And then it's going to lead to a new life with that Judgment card, a whole new way of being. Yeah. And it's kind of like getting what you finally deserve also is kind of what it's not justice, but judgment to me kind of means that too. And especially if I'm feeling that for this reading. So I like that for you, Virgo. Hope you found that helpful for this week. And if it resonates with you, I'd love it if you would let me know in the comments. And if you like the video, if you want to go check out some of my other videos, I've recorded several all signs collective interview readings for you to look at. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.